In the wind. Once again, I'm out in the streets and I'm on the way to Aquatic Aesthetics. They did a nice unboxing a few days ago, and I just haven't been able to get down here. But I'd have ARC kennel duty this evening tonight, so I thought I'd just combine the two outings and make an afternoon of it, an evening of it. Hey, Anthony. Hey, fishing. Still not able to really see the chat unless I lean up, which makes it dangerous driving. Um, Beautiful day here in Tennessee. I guess partly cloudy, but lots and lots of sun and lots of white clouds. So I'm specifically going to the store to get some more fish food. I had food yesterday. I picked up some from the guy that I get it from, and very good prices. But the only thing he didn't have was jumbo krill that I needed. He thought he'd get it in today. Plus, I had salt coming in today for the marine tank, so he brought my salt by. Which how can you beat that? That's nice. I can't lift it anyway, so he brings it by, and there are 4 bags in the box in the case, so I get it out a bag at a time and use it as I need it. But for some reason, the krill didn't come in, so that's the main thing I'm going to get because I really like the dragon puffers. I'm still trying to get carrot on it, and I do have sterling on it, so they had to have jumbo bloodworms this morning. But as far as the fish unboxing, he had a pleco that I really liked, and the name went right out of my head. It's a high fin, one of the high fin plecos. There are a couple other things that I was interested in looking at. He has really nice uh, green tetras, not the fire green, just the green tetras, for like $2.99. And I've got a bunch of those, but I'd like to increase my school of those. And I want to take a look at plants. Managed to kill most of the plants that I had in the 33. Some are still, despite me, are still hanging on, but I need to get some things that are a little hardier and a little simpler that are more my pay scale. Don't even know if I'm talking to anyone. It says there are 10 people here, so that's awesome. What else is cooking today? Oh, speaking of cooking, I have, when I went out today and came around the house driving, I noticed I had a priority mailbox on the porch. So I scooped that up and brought it into the truck. And I hadn't ordered any fish, so I wasn't sure what it was till I saw the label, and it's from don't know how long the stream was off. Seems to be a dead spot right through there. Coming across the Chickamauga Dam, or Chickamauga, as Ed likes to say. I probably should have let Ed know I was coming over here. No, actually, Ed said he couldn't do anything Saturday. That's right. That's right. That's why I didn't. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Just rambling, of course. Been thinking a lot lately about the live streams I'm doing, and well, I don't dislike them, and I'm not, as anxious about being put on the spot and having to have a topic, which I rarely do. Um, I'm not sure that I'm really, I enjoy talking to everybody and shouting people out, and especially trying to help people get hours and subs and that kind of thing. But, to do that for an hour, and try to stretch that. And so I thought about, doing the Q&A last time, and I only got two questions from one person. So um, wasn't sure why, but that didn't work. That strategy didn't work. So I'm thinking about doing maybe like doing the welcome thing and the shout outs and that kind of thing for maybe 15 minutes, and then going on to a fish focused. I don't want to call it what it's been called by everybody else. I want to call it something else. But focus on one of my fish, and maybe one that I haven't shown that much, and maybe do that for 10 minutes. I mean, how much can you talk about discussion or questions? But yeah, I like streaming, and I like being able to talk to everybody. And I'm also thinking about doing the um, StreamYard, because I'm really getting tired of not being able to talk to people. Like just now, I have no idea, no clue what's going on in the chat. Hey, Recon, awesome to see you there. I saw Recon's video a while ago. A lot of us miss him terribly, but I think he misses us a little bit too. But he's got to do what he's got to do. He just doesn't have time right now. By the way, I didn't mention that's an awesome patio. What's more than a patio that you put out? I wish I could do things like that, but it was awesome. That pool sure looked good. I still sometimes wish I had put a pool in instead of some other project I did. I can't remember what I did instead, but I have a lot of trees, so I'm not the kind that likes to be cleaning pools all the time. My tanks, yes, but the pool, no. So anyway, see, I get rambling and get sidetracked, and that's aggravating for me too. So I think having like a one-on-one conversation with somebody, maybe not an hour, that's a stretch too, because I've done a few of those, gone on and not collabs, but gone on as a guest and talked about things like puffers one time with Jay in aquariums. And he's such a good host that went well, but I felt like there was some dead space on my part, and I kept getting off the puffer topic, and he would bring me back. So anyway, just and I do hate it, not hate it, but when someone comes on and says, "What do you want me to do videos about? What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do with my channel." I don't hate that, but I'm like, it's what you want to do. It's kind of like asking, well, what should I put in my tank? The stream of Bob streaming and driving. Actually, I had it affixed to the windshield bam this time. So, hey, Hat Trick Farm. 11 people in here. Wow. Patio wasn't so hard. Anthony's fish. Hey, Anthony. Spoke to you earlier. Hey, Kirk. Is James in here? Run, Bob, run. Run from what fish room? Let me go back there for James. What am I supposed to run from? Carla. Bob's on the run. I guess because the title was in the wind. That's not original, of course. Those of you that follow Cooper's or Coop Cichlids, maybe it is Chef Cooper. Uh, he's an awesome chef, and also a cichlid keeper, and he keeps some other fish too. But he's got a whole basement and a whole upstairs full of tanks. You think I've got tanks? What's Patrick doing in here? Nice timing, Bob. I just got myself some fish in St. Louis and back in the car. All right, dudes. Awesome. Hey, Highway Bob. Patrick. So anyway, he says in the wind. See how usually I got distracted there. He says in the wind, and he'll usually say with who he's with, but I'm not with anyone. I'm just in the wind. So that's his saying. Hey, Amber. Just now get down here to see who's in here. Oh, thank you so much, James. It adds up, let me tell you. It really adds up. Um, and also, thank you again for asking for the link for the ARC. Brian on Detroit Shrimp had talked also to Dan Slee about that a little bit and asked me for the link last night. He wanted to PayPal a donation to the ARC. Was going to do it somewhere else, and something happened, and he became disenchanted with that arrangement. Uh, so the ARC doesn't have a PayPal, but I do. But I went through all this hell with mine, literally. You know, the when I tried to sign in, there's been some unusual activity, and for a while it looked like I might have been phished. And but anyway, it shut me down. So I think he's going to go ahead and use the GoFundMe, and because it has the PayPal option in there, you know. Yeah, Pam, are you going to go today? Tim. I don't know if you knew, but Pam's brother passed this week, a couple of days ago. I don't know if you knew that. And so it was Wednesday morning actually. She took off Wednesday, of course, and I think she may be going to go today. I really liked it when Amber's Joseph, did the news. I really liked that, and I made it on there a time or two too. That were silly things I did, I think, or mistakes, but I really liked that. Most of what he said, you know, I watch everybody's video that I can, that you know I'm subscribed to, but I really missed that news segment. I remember why he said he was going to stop it, and he had good reasons, but still, I miss it. And I thought about doing something like that as well. Heard a rumor that the news is coming back. I hope so. You need to start that up, Joseph. You need to start that back up. I put that in the title of my live stream Wednesday because I'm kind of struggling with content and I'm not quick witted and that kind of thing. So I really kind of just looking for something a little different to keep it interesting for me and everybody else. So that would be awesome if you did. But I forget what the couple of news items I put in there were. Oh, it was one was about Pam's brother passing. Oh, that would be awesome, Amber. You could have a new section. What the hell did Pam do now? Details. I only have an hour, Pam. I only get an hour. I'm sandwiched. Wednesday is so full, guys. When it starts out with Rachel O'Leary like at 1 o'clock, and then it ends up with Pam at 11. Yeah, and if you count it that night, it actually goes on to Aquafunk like way in the morning, but I consider that the next day. It's good my life. I'm a new fish to tell you to stop being so hard on yourself. Well, I'm not being hard on myself. I don't think. I'm just want to keep, you know, I look at my statistics. I don't live by numbers, as you guys know, but that's easy for anybody to tell just by looking at my numbers. But uh, I'm just kind of, now that I've gotten comfortable for like 3 months, maybe 2.5 months of doing it, I'm thinking about StreamYard. I'm thinking about having some people come up or maybe having some guests, you know, just taking it on to a natural progression. Um, what time are you going, Pam? Did I ever see that? Oh, 11 Eastern time. Okay, your usual time, right? Well, Deuce, don't risk your life. Thank you, though. Okay. Well, I'm sitting. Hey, Big Tank Hank. The usual. But yeah, if you want to think about that, Pam, what the hell is Pam up now? I can't do, couldn't do the whole thing there because, like I say, it's only an hour, and I'm between Craig, Small Fry Aquatics. He's just started up a couple weeks ago, and he is awesome. He's a natural. He does really well, and that guy's an OG. He knows his fish. He's done it all. He breeds them. He sells them. He buys them. Just a really, really nice guy. And I've known Craig for a couple years, and I have fish from him as well. I have several fish from him, some plecos and some tetras. Um, and then Rob 93 comes on after me, so I'm kind of the oddball in there. You want to do one, or I guess you're going to do it while you're on the commode, technically. Hey, Dan. Dan Slay. All right, so it is 5:30 and this place closes at 7. So that an hour and a half is not long, and I want to go over and see the tanks and what he's done in his. Oh, you guys are looking at me. There's the store, and Rob's over there in the hallway down there. He has that first store that you can barely see the door. He has that, and then he has this, and then he's just taken that over, and that's where he's got a whole bunch of tanks stacked up in there, and gonna be setting those up. And he had shown that's the little guy, I don't know his name, that works for them. Uh, yeah, but anyway, Rob that owns it is having a smoke break right there out of sight. And this is my bread from Kim. I think I got all of our addresses and stuff marked out. But it's very nice of her to do that. And like I say, I think she did it 3 times to get it to rise just like she wanted and all that. So Kimberly Koopman, we all know that because we follow her on Instagram. I think she's Koopman Mom or something, but it's Koop. Man. So yeah, I'll be opening the bread up when I come out and sampling it. Yeah. Who's Sensi? Sensei? Who's that? Hank, who is that? Get your Red Bull ready, Amber. I'm afraid to try that because I hear people have palpitations and all that. If I drink coffee too late in the evening, I can't sleep at all. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing the updates, Tim, at Senior Tank. Joseph thinks that is a great idea for you to start doing the news again. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was so much fun. You can't hear me? That's because I'm not talking. I'm wanting you to practice your. Oh, my volume was way down. I don't know why it did that. That's got to be a lot better. A lot better. I have to, till this stuff gets better with shipping, I have one more pair of cichlids, rainbow cichlids that I'm going to ship out Monday, and then I'm not going to ship any more till things because I have 4 packages to make claims with USPS, and it doesn't take but a few minutes, but still, and they'll pay the maximum, usually do $50, so it'd be worth it, a couple $100. Um, was thinking you had a good idea. I'd love to get this. Oh, from my perspective, I don't know about that, Joseph. I don't know about that. It's hard to follow somebody like that when they, had an original idea. It's like faults, like when somebody remakes a song and the original was better. Hey, Scott. All right, guys. I've been going for 22 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and shut it down here in just a couple, but mainly because the store. Good, great to see you and everyone. Uh, About to go in aquatic aesthetics. I came for food, but I have my eye on a couple other things. Yeah, that's what happened to me last night, Jason. On yours, I was in PayPal hell. Literally thought I'd been fished and was trying to get a donation from Brian over at Detroit Shrimp. He was trying to give me money for the Ark, and it was a nightmare. And by the time I got there, you were almost finished. So I've gone back and watched it, but it's just that they close at 7 and it's 5:37. So, and I guess that's been 24 minutes. So I'll go ahead and do 30 minutes because 5 minutes won't matter. FFBF. FFBF. Oh, it was redfish, bluefish. I did that and got one of his initials wrong and it looked weird. Yeah, I know it. They always are. I'm glad I went back and watched it. Those pinball machines, there's some money in those things, I'll tell you, especially since they work. They're maintenance. Oh, James, if you're still here, even if you're not, I'm going to try to, I might do a little mini video. I know that's a good one coming from me. But to look at his beta setup again and make sure it's got a sump and all of that stuff on it. Because last time he told me about it and I really wasn't paying that much attention to it because I knew it was his old salt setup or part of his old salt setup. But I was trying to remember what all you asked about it, if it had a sump setup and central filter. I don't know. But I'll take a look at it. should have some betas in it because in his unboxing the other day, he got a bunch of them in a couple days ago. What's it doing? Is it hot or is it just humid? Maybe you need a dehumidifier, Patrick. Kim, did you get bread from Kim? I'm trying to remember because I know several people have already. She's doing the sourdough bread with all different kinds of different flavorings and mixtures and all that. I haven't seen Kim in a couple of days now that I think about it. I think I saw her yesterday. Well, you saw this, I think. Or maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I came out to find that sitting on my pouch. So I threw it in here. So I'm excited to get into it. Where is there, Jason? I know not here. You're talking about the civil unrest, I guess. At least get the name of the store on here since I'm taking a parking spot. California, yeah. And there was some stuff in Minnesota and hey Brad, welcome. Just about to get out of here, Brad. Just gonna go about 2 more minutes just to let people finish up their conversations among themselves. The store closes in a little over an hour, and I want to go ahead and get in there. What's wrong with that, Joseph? That's a good thing. Oh, this wasn't anything scheduled, Brad. I just decided. Oh, the lady that owns it just said we close at 8. She must be watching the live stream. That was sweet of her. She came to the door and said we close at 8. Held up 8 fingers. Okay, so I don't have to rush as fast. That was nice of her. Yeah, you know that crab this morning, it was crawling on the bottom in that tank, and the other one will take stuff from me. I think I've only videoed that once. Well, actually, they see me. But anyway, I started with the blue one this morning, and it was ready to take things right out of my hand. How do they know that? I mean, I've had the thing probably 3 months, and that's the first time I've tried to hand feed it. And I had the little, not so pipette thing. And when I put my hand down, it looked up, and I let a little bit of bloodworm hang out, and it rushed right over there and took them, and then held its little claws up for more. And I gave it several bunches of it, so it will do that too. So I'll go back and try to do the little blue one again. I'd like to have it in the big tank, the 125 salt, but I'm afraid that other one will plot its demise, the big red one. I don't know. Dan, that's exciting that you're going to be um, looking at stores. It's really cool. Yeah, it is. It doesn't take a lot to amuse me, but for something wild like that I've had, 3 months and never even occurred to me that it'll take food out of my hand. The red one actually started standing on its hind legs and climbing up on the live rock, and that's what gave me the idea that it wanted me to give it something directly. So I guess it's a whole lot easier than trying to find things the fish don't eat. I have a bunch of little crabs too, blue leg and red leg. And I always hope they find something. I'm sure they do. I tell you what I'm going to do, and I may lose you guys because I think I've gone through the Wi-Fi on the truck. So if I do, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to go ahead and walk in, and instead of doing like a little vid later of the beta system and asking about it, I'm going to do it on the end of this video and then shut down right after that so I can do my shopping. I got the card, key. Wow. Press handset to switch call to phone. See, when all else fails. Oh, it went away. There it is. So it did take it off there. How about that? Now, if I just don't lose, oops, it has one of those charge plates. Hey, Diva. Diva, your namesake is not doing well. He hadn't been eating for a couple of days. He got over that terrible ick, and he's still not eating, and today he doesn't look good. I've tried everything in the world. I've tested every water parameter. I don't know, so I'm concerned for him. So I didn't video him because he just doesn't look good. Nothing on him or anything. He just looks worn out. All right. So it didn't cut me off. Oi, 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 oi. Rob already did a video a couple of days ago when he was doing that unboxing and showed that old man looking in the window. But look at all that stuff, all those tanks, all of those tanks, all the way up to the ceiling back there. Some 55s. All right, we're going to look at the beta setup, and then I'm going to shop. 55s.
Hey, Bob.
All right. Oh, there I go. That was me. I've still got
some feedback.
I've still got it on because Ed was telling, hello, thank you for the message, because Chattanooga Ed was telling Fish Room Fever, a friend of ours that's on YouTube, about your beta setup. And it was discussed that Corey may be the only one that has like a freestanding beta setup with its own sump pump and all that, and Ed thought that this one did too.
Yep, sure does.
Okay.
Let me
I can't remember what else.
show you the inner workings.
Oh, he's on here, so James is on here, so he's going to show us inside. We kind of just went by here before and mainly looked at the betas, and Monica picked one out. I hope she got her betas today. James says very nice, and then he says no, then he says it's awesome. Just to scratch myself. So this is what we've got. So it was a anything you want to ask Rob? He says he loves it, but is this what we were talking about? Is this what we were comparing or speculating about? They're saying they love your store. I have a tour of it, you know, Chevy Fish. You probably saw that. And Rob took me around. That's it. Yep. All right, so no questions.
Well, it'll be different here in a month.
What's going in there?
Oh, that'll stay there.
Oh, okay.
Got another one coming over here,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like that we're gonna set up as a Caradina shrimp tank, with nothing but hopefully flip aquatic shrimp if my wholesale account there is still good.
Oh, I knew there was something else. He says that he was curious as to heated, sump, etc. So we know it has the sump.
Yes, we got a heat right here in this compartment. Heater right there.
Okay. Patrick says he's coming here when he comes to see his niece in Chattanooga.
Well, we'd love to see him here.
Oh, you wouldn't either. He's a lot of trouble.
You say that about all your viewers?
I know. He's a lot of trouble. He knows his stuff, so be ready. He used to own a pet store or a fish store or...
Oh, those are my favorite customers. I get to pick their brains.
Yeah.
I've only been doing this less than a year. Never worked at a fish store. I'm a hobbyist that started this.
Yeah.
I came in with some totally different ideas, and I'm glad I didn't work somewhere first. I probably would have adulterated what I did here.
Yeah. Probably. Rose got some crayfish. Roe that lives up toward Knoxville, and they're wild caught. They're gorgeous things. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye here. If you want to see more of the place, go back and watch the tour from last week, because actually Rob narrated. Pet store, mostly fish, reptiles, and parrots. Okay. Well, he'll be ready for you, Patrick. Somebody says Rob is awesome at Flip. Rob at Flip is awesome.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Scott says he's no trouble. Scott, you're as much trouble as everybody else combined. That's funny. That is funny. Is that the store with the black and white stone? Yes, it is, Diva. You want me to get some? Where's the black and white stone?
That would be the snowflake, probably. Right down here.
Is this it? Is that it, Diva? The snowflake? I promised her I'd get her some and send it. I know, Jason, it's going to have to stay that way for a bit. Yes, the snowflake. How much of it do you want? It's $3 a pound. And do you see any pieces you like?
And it is heavier than normal rock.
Oh, that is heavy. Yep. Lots of apple or grapefruit sized pieces in here.
A lot of it's crystallized.
That's pretty.
She'll probably definitely want this piece.
Get 10 pounds. I want that big piece, so maybe 15. This big piece here. See you, Chevy. Thanks. This one here, Diva, or that one? In the back. So that one. Ooh, that's 15 right there, probably. That's nice. All right.
So I'll go weigh it for you.
He's gonna weigh it. I had forgot about that, Diva. You know how I am.
11 and a half.
It's 11.5 pounds, so we've still got whatever that is, 3.5. All right, so which others, Diva? I've never shot for somebody in the back. No, that's the one we just got. Got to get you a couple of smaller pieces. Oh, thanks, Scott. Scott just gave me a $20 super chat. He's the one I said was more trouble than everybody. See how much trouble he is?
Buying his way in.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Scott. Whatever you pick, I trust you, Bob. All right. Well, Rob said, was it that one?
Yeah, that one. Not bad. Definitely not bad. And very not bad. These will probably do real good and would probably make up the other.
She said the darker pieces.
Ah, darker. Okay.
Yeah, those are darker. They're nice though. I think I like the darker better too.
Let's see.
All right. Hey, Matt.
Close enough to 15 for me.
All right. Does that look like what you want, Diva? Does that look good? Or Char? Less calcium in it. Does those look okay? Those are a nice rock. I bet you James will want some too. Now watch. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. I need to start shopping here because I only have till 8 o'clock to do what I need to do. Anybody else need anything while I'm here? I'm teasing. I'm glad you spoke up, Diva, because I had totally forgotten that.
I do want to show off one more thing that was left off.
Oh, sure. James said I thought I already bought him some. I did, James. It should be there any minute.
Back up a little bit where you can kind of get a view of everything.
Yeah.
We went smart. Alexa, turn off lights.
Oh, wow.
Alexa, turn on lights.
I love it. I need Alexa at my house. Send you a big fish, king and queen. I don't know. You got any big fish? The man with the money said send him a big fish. I don't know if he has a big fish.
Biggest one I've got right now is a Severum, as far as freshwater.
I don't know if Scott has Severums. He does South America, Central American cichlids, but he does Dovi and big ones.
Yeah, as far as big, I don't have the room for big fish right now.
Oh, really?
Once this expansion's done here in a month, we'll take a look, see what we got.
Okay. Well, I know you're serious, Scott, so. Found my live stream niche, coming here and bothering Rob. I was just sitting out there. Well, you probably heard me talking about, I'm thinking about doing that, and because I bored myself.
Well, I saw you pull up and went, oh, I better check the channel.
There he is.
See if he's live, start cleaning.
I was bragging about my bread that one of these guys sent me, sourdough bread. I found it on my porch when I lived from Oregon. That was nice. All right, guys. Nobody else needs anything. A watch hardness after you put it in. Oh, they're giving her instructions about the stone. bring you here, Chevy Fish? Just looking and see. It's beautiful and unique and black like me. That's very true, Shar. I like that. That's quite true. James, if you want some rock, I'm happy to get it for you. I'll be seeing you soon anyway. You want some rock? Scott, that rock's not doing justice to what it looks like in person. I don't know if you can say rock in person. I guess you can since there is one person. And thank you again, Scott, for that. The super chat. Okay, it looks like everything everybody said. I have responded to. I need this guy here, Donna. I've got about 100 just like that. Just like that. Jack Dempsey's. About that size. Not seeing what I was interested in. It's a little ram. Thank you, James. What'd you say? Like James said, I pooped all over his stream, so at least I paid 99 cents to do it. Well, James, thank you. You paid how much? $1.98 to poop on the stream. See you, Jason. All right. I'm the only one in here, so. Uh-oh. I guess they're just being lochies. Thank you, Diva. We're starting to see the light of day. We're getting close to our goal. Look at that. All dressed up. Oh, I wasn't ignoring you. I never pay any attention to you. What'd you say? Those blue-tailed mollies still there. I want them. Blue-tailed mollies. Do you have any blue-tailed mollies here?
We have red-tailed blue varieties, but that's about the closest thing to this we have right now.
Is this what you're talking about? Thank you.
Yeah.
Is this what you're talking about, Patrick? They're not mollies. They're red-tailed blue variatus. Hey, Streetwise. I'm liking those Fireline Danios. Hey, Brandon. Guys, if you hadn't seen it, Rob93 did an awesome video over at Brandon and Nessa's. And as you know, they have awesome setups. So Diva's still jelly because she didn't get to go. No, Ramphonic, but I have some at home, but they don't hear. Hi, Jelly Diva. Patrick, is that what you were talking about? They were there when you streamed from there a couple of weeks ago. Well, I will ask Rob because he does all the unboxing. If that young man said this is what it was. Let me ask him. One of the people on here, I've got you on camera if you mind. When I did the stream last week, I guess here, he saw some blue-tailed mollies and Variatus. Okay, that's what he said that it was too, because we looked at them then.
Yeah.
So Patrick, no, they were silver mollies and the tails were bluish. Oh, I remember that now. But was it here, Patrick? I remember those, but I remember that somewhere, but I don't think it was here, Patrick. But I don't know where else I've been. Ooh, I'd have to look back and see where else I streamed from. Maybe it was Fish Mania. Yeah, I knew I'd never seen any here. Look on, I think that same day I went to Fish Mania. I can't remember. Yeah. I'm looking at her like she would tell me. Yeah, look on the one Fish Mania, Patrick. Yeah. Well, you know me, I'm out running all around with the COVID, trying to go as many places, but that's the only other place and if it was 2 weeks ago, it wasn't here, because I was here last week on Wednesday. So, sorry. Actually, the guy that owns that store over there, they have an aquatics club, and it's got like 79 members. I was looking on Facebook, and I'm thinking about starting to go to that. Of course, they just met last Saturday. They've just started their meetings back up. But, so I will be talking to Ethan, and I'll see if he has them if you want me to. But yeah, I remember them when you said that about the blue tail, the silver and the blue tail. Yeah, if that's where it is. They had salt water and fresh water, but yeah, I remember it when you said they were silver. You're right, but it wasn't here. She said they don't carry mollies, so. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It is a nice size club, but I don't know if all of them are active or if they all go and they video their meetings, so they seem like they're a bit quite informational and all about fish. You know, not just gossipy chitter chatter and stuff. The more I'm looking at these, I'm really liking these Danios, and I don't have these guys. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and Diva, I'll get with you about getting your rock to you. And thanks for sharing the links. Thanks, mods, for everything. Thank everybody for coming. Super chatters, Scott and James, Fish Room Fever, King and Queen Cichlids, thank you for the super chats. Much appreciated. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.